Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Power 30. I know that we had talked about this, about making the last 30 days of the years, powerful. And so that's what I'm here for, is to remind you that this isn't the part where you get tired. This isn't the part where you start to give up. This isn't the part where you say, you know what, screw the diet, screw the good habits, screw all that, because you know what? The new year's gonna start, I'll start then. That's the wrong attitude to have. In fact, I've had that attitude before, so I don't blame you. I mean, I've felt that way before, where I was like, I'm gonna do bad until, I'll give myself the last couple weeks of the year. I'll give myself the last 3 weeks. Then after that, I'll go ahead and I'll start, adopting good habits. Let's not do that. The other thing I want to talk about today is, what you're expecting going into that new year. Like, some of you are going like, all right, 2019, new year, new me. 2019, new habits. I'm going to be rich 2019. I'm going to reap my harvest 2019. I'm going to this 2019, that 2019. I will tell you to always keep your positive attitude about 2019, but I need you to think about all the things that could happen for you that may not be winning the lottery type events in your life. We'll do that. We kind of put this set expectation on what it should be. And when it's not that, we feel like we didn't get our money's worth, so to speak. Like we signed up for a movie that gave us a poor ending, so to speak. So for some of you, 2019 is not going to be about reaping your harvest. 2019 is going to be about creating the best soil for your harvest. So you'll learn limits in 2019. Maybe some of you will actually stand still in 2019 when it comes to your job or to your finances, but maybe you'll grow emotionally. So you really have to understand that when you're looking forward to 2019, you need to be open for it to be the best year for you. Okay? For you. You can grow things momentarily in your life, but if they don't have a long-standing reason to be there, it's not going to matter that they happened anyway. You want to make sure that whatever you bring in your 2019 makes it better for 2020, 2021, and so forth. You see, here's the other thing. A lot of times we look at how much time we put into something, but we didn't really look at what we were doing while we were putting it in, right? So some of you maybe had a bad relationship for the last 2 years, and you're like, you know what, 2019, I'm going to get me somebody that, understands me, somebody that's down for me, somebody that wants to be with me. But what you don't understand is you might need 2019 to be about you so that you can be better, preparing for something who's better for you. You can't roll out all of 2018 and put it in your lap and expect somebody's going to come pick it up and clean it up for you. You can't do that. So in 2019, I encourage you, before you enter it, to prepare your mind to be thankful for whatever comes out of it. And if you're going in the right direction and trending in the right direction in your life, you shouldn't be worried about what 2019 is going to be. You should, set goals for that. So there's going to be those of you who are going to get, patience in 2019. Some of you go, oh, great, I didn't sign up for patience, a year of patience. But maybe because of you needing to gain that patience, it's going to give you something large and in charge in 2020. I'm not telling you to diss 2019. I'm not telling you that's not going to give you something great. I'm not saying don't believe for something great. But what I'm telling you is, don't let something not go your way in 2019 smack you into a wall, and then you turn around and go to bad things, bad habits, bad people, bad routines. Don't do that. If 2019 comes and it comes in a different light than what you expected, I'm encouraging you to stay encouraged. I'm encouraging you to still continue pressing forward, because something good is going to come out of that. Maybe 2019 is going to be a life of thinning for you. Maybe it's going to thin out people from your life who are in your life that you keep trying to put in there that don't belong there. You guys, don't stay loyal to the wrong things. And I know I've mentioned this before, and some of you can be like, what do you mean, Amy? What do you mean? Some of you look at me and you don't really know my past. You don't really know where I came from, and that's okay, because it's still a story to tell. But for some of you on my Facebook, you're listening to me and you're like, oh, I know where you came from. I know what your life is. And oh, now you're sitting up there like you're high and mighty. No. What I'm sitting up here like is I beat the heck out of every day to be better. That's what I did. I stopped beating on myself, stopped beating on people that didn't deserve it, stopped beating on things in life that didn't deserve it, and started beating up on the things in my way to a better me. And that's what you need to do. Put your boxing gloves on and start fighting the right things and getting it out your way. Some of that is that whole saying, right? Isolation for elevation. Sometimes it's about you. It's about you being with you being by yourself, limiting people in your life, enjoying quiet time, all that good stuff. 2019 might be about you letting go of habits so that you can embrace new ones. Some of you are dealing with different things, whether it's, a smoking addiction, a drinking addiction, a sex addiction, a going to the bar every Friday night addiction, a being negative addiction, eating a bunch of sweets addiction. Some of you are diabetics, still eating sugar things that you know you shouldn't eat. Some of you have poor vision and you're still driving at night when you know you shouldn't be. Some of you know that you shouldn't be in environments that you're in, but you continue to go to them because you let things take you back to them. So maybe 2019 is about taking those things out of your life. Maybe 2019 is about you becoming a conqueror so you can go forward to 2020. There's going to be certain things that you shouldn't take with you as you're moving forward. And until you shed those layers, until you get rid of those things in your life, you're not going to get the things you're asking for. You're not, because you're just not ready to receive them. And I mentioned this in my recordings before. You cannot get what's destined for you all balled up like this. Like you can't. You can't do it. Some of you right now are asking for some things in your life and you're like, you don't even have room for that. Until you get rid of some of the things you're already dealing with. Until you get rid of some of the things that are taking up your space. Until you get rid of some of those things that are just dead weight, like in a real way. The other thing is you have to remember that the position of your heart, the position of your mind is crucial to the outcome you're going to get. Be it 2019, be it 2020, be it 21. And the only guarantee is who knows if we'll even make it to 2019. Every day to me is a gift. I don't know what you call every day when you wake up, but to me, every day that I wake up, that's a gift. And so, hey, if I'm blessed enough to be a part of the next days of my life, I'm going to make sure that whatever comes my way, I'm going to filter it just a little bit to see if it's worth my time, to see if it's worth my energy, to see no matter what it is. I'm not talking about being better than other people. What I'm talking about is being more in touch with what you need. And if what it is you're about to get involved in is actually a benefit to who you are. You guys, we think sometimes like, oh, well, I don't want to be mean to this person. It's okay. It's okay. There's been times I've not answered a call because I was busy working on me. Did that mean that person didn't make a difference to me or that I don't enjoy that person? No. It just means that I know what I have to do and nobody's going to do that part for me. Somebody can buy you something. Somebody can take you somewhere. But what somebody can't do is spend the night inside your emotions. Spend the day inside of your mind. That's yours. That's yours, and you have to cope with that. You have to deal with that. So building yourself in 2018 for the remainder of it to step into 2019 to get what you need for 2020 and 2021, Lord willing, you're still there. You need to be okay with that. You need to be okay with that. Stop going. A lot of people going to, oh, it's going to be my year. 2019 is going to be fat. Oh, it's getting ready to be my year. I'm going to get everything I want out of 2019. I just want to prepare you that 2019 might come in a different shade. But you still need to see it as a blessing. You still need to see it as a worth. You still need to see it as abundant moments. You still need to see how it is actually investing into the bigger picture. You have to walk into it with a big heart and broad shoulders. That's just the way that it is sometimes. But this is a fourth quarter stretch, you guys. This is where you make that, that buzzer bucket right there at the buzzer. You toss and you make it. The crowd goes wild. This is where those who have conditioned for the final laps show. This is where the ones that have been quiet that whole time all of a sudden come out of nowhere and you're like, where'd you come from? No. That's where you should have been all year. You shouldn't start on making the best you 2019. You should start making the best you right now, today. So what? You messed up yesterday. It's a new day. Get up. Try again. Get up. Try again. Nobody told you to stay down. Look, I listen to Les Brown a lot. And one thing that he said to me that is, there's a lot that he says that resonates with me and sticks with me. But one of the things he said is like, look, you're not going to be able to pick up everybody in your life. You're not going to be able to help everybody in your life. But whatever you do, don't let them bring you down. And I mean that. And there's some of you today that are still holding on to things and people in your life that you got to let go of. There's some of you that are holding on to habits right now in your life that it's time to let go of. Don't take the last 30 days of this year and do the same things you've been doing. Get better. Get live. Get in charge. Get demanding about your future. Start owning yourself. Start believing all the things that you say good about yourself and dump off all those things that you think and that you say in your mind that are bad about yourself. You may not have had control of everything that happened to you in your past. It may have been when you were a kid. It may have been when you were in a bad situation. It may have been whatever it was. Those times are over. That's done. This is all up to you now. You're in charge. How beautiful is that? You're not trapped and chained to the inside of the ugly parts of life unless you choose to be. So I'm telling you right now, first day of the Power 30 is to remember this is the final lap of 2018 and you've got to go. You got to go. You got to go like the rent man, the utility man, the gas man, and everybody else is chasing you around the block. You got to get it. Be in charge of you. Get it in 2019, but let's go. These last 30 days, we're going to power 30, right? We're going to work out the hardest we've ever worked out. We're going to push the hardest we've ever pushed. You guys, the best you is yet to come. So for those of you who walk into your house with that humdrum attitude, talking about, well, I'm off for work today, and, well, it was another day. Stop. I don't care what it is that you like to do. Add some sparkle to your life. You know, maybe you enjoy drawing. Maybe you enjoy fishing. Maybe you enjoy animals. Maybe you enjoy outdoors. Maybe you enjoy photography. The list goes on and on. But you guys, there's something in you better than what you're feeling right now. There really is. Power 30. Let's go. Power 30. And I tell you what, I wish I could give you a time that I'm going to be on every week, but that's not going to happen. So we're going to power 30 days down to the new year. Remember to tell yourself at least 1 to 2 times a day. I can, I will, and I'm worth it. God bless and welcome to day 1 of Power 30.